of EV sales. Well, the number of electric vehicle sales in India sold during this financial year has increased by 25% compared to the same months in the previous financial year. I'm talking about the months of 1st April to 30th November 2024. A total of 13.06 lakh electric vehicles, mostly buses and two-wheelers, were registered in the country, which is about 25.64% higher than just about a million or 10.39 lakh EVs registered during the same April to November period last year. Now, of course, we have the schemes of PLI for batteries, we have the PLI for energy storage and also auto components. But Kranti, this low base of just 10 million growing at 25%, is it nearly enough for India to meet its 30 at 30 target of 30% EVs by the year 2030? Are we on track?
Karthik, we are at this very early phase of electric vehicle emergency is concerned. Still the buyers, there is a dichotomy around them, whether to go for an ICE engine or whether to go for an electric engine. That's what the dichotomy is still there. But there are some investors who want to be on an affordable class. They are experimenting, still at a very experimental stage with respect to the EV, purchasing one more additional vehicle as a EV vehicle people are considering. Primarily, we don't have a robust charging network at this point of time, but the government is planning to spend around, both in the public and private partnership, around $2 billion, especially on the charging infrastructure is concerned, in the next 5 years. That's what the plan. So we are at a very starting phase. We had the FAME, which is faster adoption of mobility in electric vehicle. They have been giving the incentives, so that has came to a standstill at this point of time. So some kind of, and also the entry levels for these EV cars, India is normally a entry level kind of a market. So if you have to see the volume growth, definitely we need to have an affordable EV vehicle. That's where the market is waiting, and we have only 3 players at this point of time. One is the Tata Motors, Mahindra and Mahindra, and Hyundai Motors, which have a high-end electric vehicles. But Maruti, they have not ventured. They are still in the progress of launching a EV vehicles for India. So most probably the volumes comes from Maruti. Once Maruti get into this game, we can see some kind of volume growth with respect to the electric vehicles are concerned. So still we are at a pace of a starting phase for the electric vehicle. Okay, we need to closely observe the developments in this space. One is the infrastructure. The second one is how the passenger utility game is going to be. By and large, as you rightly mentioned, one is this kind of growth has come with respect to the buses are concerned because of state government policies and some municipalities. They're implementing, some corporations are implementing the public transport system has to be in the electric vehicles. That's where the growth of numbers have been coming. But we need to see further momentum with respect to the EV electric passenger vehicles are concerned. We are still at a starting phase. There need to be a lot of infrastructure spends has to be improved along the highways to meet these requirements.